Smithchild, Royal Navy officer. Smithchild, 1730–1813, was an officer in the Royal Navy. He served in the 7 Years' War, the American Revolutionary War, and the French Revolutionary Wars, rising to the rank of admiral. He also established a pottery manufactory in Tunstall, Staffordshire. Biography. Born into a well-to-do family from Audley, Staffordshire, Smithchild entered the Royal Navy in 1747 through a connection between his father, also named Smithchild, and First Lord of the Admiralty George Anson. Serving first aboard HMS Chester, he rose through the ranks, seeing service in the 7 Years' War supporting the siege of Louisbourg. In 1763 he established a pottery manufactory in Tunstall, Staffordshire, and married Margaret Roylance of Newfield the following year, acquiring a significant estate from her family. They had 2 sons, one was lost at sea, and the other died 2 years before his father. By the American War of Independence he had been promoted to captain. He was in command of HMS Europe as part of Admiral Marriott Arbuthnot's fleet in the March 1781 Battle of Cape Henry, in which the British fought off a French fleet attempting to enter Chesapeake Bay, and again later that year in the critical Battle of the Chesapeake in early September, in which the British lost control of the bay, enabling the decisive Franco-American victory. In November 1795 he was given command of HMS Commerce de Marseille, a French ship that had captured by the Royal Navy in the 1793 siege of Toulon. The ship, originally a 118-gun 3-decker, had been converted to a store and transport ship, and was loaded with 1,000 men and stores for transport to the West Indies. In somewhat poor condition, she was further damaged in a storm not long after sailing, and Child was forced to return to Portsmouth. Child was promoted to Vice Admiral of the Blue in February 1799, but saw no further action. He died in 1813, 2 years after his son John. As a result, he willed his estate to his grandson, Smithchild. He is buried at St. Margaret's Church in Woolstanton. In 1893, a clock tower was erected in Tunstall commemorating his civic contributions.